Good evening, people. How are you all? We hope you're well, aren't we?
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, Paul Michelle here. Pineapple Express Perfectdraft Pro. This is Pineapple Express IPA. A few of you asked us for it on the last release, but we missed out because someone drank the keg. Let's see how she's pouring. Yeah, she's pouring good. I think it's because it's against the wood, it makes it a bit more. There you go, look at that. That's handsome. We've just done the review, haven't we, of the new version.
Yeah.
So I thought while we're here, we'll do the face off.
Yeah, we'll see what it's all about. See if it's as good, if not better than the can. Who knows?
The can, by the way, I think was £3 or £3.50.
It's quite a big can as well. It's not one of them stubby cans.
No, I think it's a 500ml, you know, looking at it. Or was it a 440?
440, I think.
Yeah, it's a 440, sorry.
Mm.
So, yeah, okay, that's good. Never tried this in a can.
No.
Okay.
Okay, keep that side because looking at them, they look exactly the same.
I'll put that in the middle so I can do a picture.
Yeah.
Put a picture in here, and then let's have a look. They do look very similar. Very similar. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Some email.
You're going to hurry up because the phone's dropping off in the can.
What? What's it? Yeah, the head's not lasting so long.
It's not lasting.
Straight away, no, I did it as quick as I could. I'm not, you know, I'll pour the can, I'll pour the pint, you just sit there.
That's it, get on with it.
Yeah, you know, I'll do the pulling off. Right, okay, they do look.
So visually, we're getting a drink that looks exactly the same.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Right.
I'll try the can for the smell.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am getting pineapple there.
Yeah, you get pineapple. Don't get so much of the grapefruit. That smells rough compared to that.
I'm getting more of a vanilla smell to this, but I'm not getting the can. I'm getting pineapple on both, but the main difference with the aroma that I can actually pick up is vanilla.
And it's also more intense from the keg. It's easier to smell.
Yeah, I think the balance of the pineapple is quite similar. But yeah, I am picking up a vanilla-y tone to the cake. Okay.
Right, I'll go first this time.
Right. We're doing the same way round and then we'll alternate.
Mad, that dog.
It's more malty. I'm picking up a good pineapple flavour from both drinks. But there is a depth that is coming across through the draft, which seems to be a kind of sweet maltiness on it that I'm not getting from the can.
Right. This is my assumption for what it's worth. When I did the can first, the draft was like, that don't taste as good as what it did earlier. Now we only done a review half an hour ago, so I know what that tastes like. Now, tasting it straight away after that, I know sometimes people say you shouldn't do that, it's not professional and so on and so on, but it's how we do it and so on, right? That tasted really like, hold on a minute, quite similar to that. Then the second time around, I tasted this first, and then that, and that is way ahead. There's so much more depth to it. Yeah, more malt, just more flavour, more pineapple, more grapefruit. Yeah, this. And so doing it can first, it's an okay taste. The can's okay, but it's nothing to shout out about. It's a totally different thing when you go the other way from the Perfectdraft one, and they're both pretty much near the same because we took this out at 6 degrees, by the way.
They are pretty much at the same temperature.
6.2% ABV, so I forgot to mention it earlier.
There goes the dog letting himself in the house.
Letting my heating out, but never mind. Hence the coat.
It's richer in flavour.
Much richer.
It is. The depth of the flavour going on there is richer. There's a more malty kind of style to it.
It's just more full of flavour.
Yeah.
Full stop. I mean, we can say, well, that tastes like that tastes like that, that tastes like that. There's again, it's like the McKellar. There's no comparison here. They're not even close.
This is closer than the McKellar.
They're not close at all. Because, as I say, I went vice versa just to try it. So I tried that, and then I tried that, and I thought, wow, that weren't as nice as it was tasting after, because you've still got the taste of that in it. When you go the other way round, you realise, doing that twice in a row, how good that actually is.
There is a noticeable difference. I can tell the difference between one and the other. Unfortunately, I'm not going to agree with you. It's not as close as the McKellar. It's not as different as the McKellar one.
Not quite.
This one is closer.
Yeah. It's not close at all. No way.
There are differences there.
And it's easy to see. You can blind test that.
The draft is better.
In the only way that you wouldn't know, because if you did that first and then that on a blind test, that doesn't taste right. And then you do that first on the blind test. After doing it once, doing the second go, because you've done it that way to that way to that way, then you know. So it's quite obvious.
That makes no sense.
Because you have to do it twice. Right. Because you need to overpower.
I know what you mean, but people who watch this probably have absolutely no clue what you mean.
Listen, professional people watching our YouTube account.
After drinking the draft, he can see that the can is has less flavour. The draft is more superior.
Okay, if you want to be
You
like
don't
that.
need to gabble about what you're saying.
No, oh, okay, well, you're drinking the wrong one, that's your one. You said the can was good. Yes, I'll say, it's not close. That's my opinion. I mean, try it yourselves. If you've got Sainsbury's nearby.
It is better on draft. I'm picking up a better depth of flavour.
Much better, it's much more deeper.
But it is still close for me. They do still taste like the same drink. I do prefer the draft, but the can is still good as well.
Okay, one way of looking at it. I totally disagree. I think she's talking out of her A.
You could disagree. There's a notable difference, but it isn't.
It's
huge.
It is a huge difference. Take that out as
when we did the McKellar one, it was huge. I had to admit it. It was massively different. This isn't a huge difference. But when you're tasting one drink side by side to the other, you can tell the difference. Yes.
I think she's had one too many today. Either that or maybe a COVID test tomorrow. There's a lot of it going round. It's not close. Try it yourselves and let me know what you think.
Yeah.
It's like I say, and if you, I'm not going into it anymore. At least we know what one you're having after this. Right. Okay. If you got this far, and we haven't done your head in with this silly bickering and things.
Whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatnot, and people with silly opinions, but you know, it happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do like. If you're not subscribed, please feel free, and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you again soon. Enjoy.
Thanks for watching.